Petition to Her Gracious Majesty, Queen of Great Britain and Ireland for the repeal of the Act of Union, 1st of February, 1843.
There is nothing more desirable than that the sovereign of these realms should understand the real nature of Irish history, should be aware of how much the Irish have suffered from English misrule, should comprehend the secret springs of Irish discontent, should be acquainted with the eminent virtues with which the Irish nation have exhibited in every phase of their singular fate, and above all, should be intimately acquainted with the confiscation, the plunder, the robbery, the domestic treachery, the violation of all public faith, and the sanctity of treaties, the ordinary wholesale slaughters, the planned murders, the concerted massacres which have been inflicted upon the Irish people by the English governments. It has pleased the English people in general to forget all the facts of Irish history. They have been also graciously pleased to forgive themselves all those crimes, and the Irish people would forgive them likewise, if it were not that much of the worst spirit of the worst days still survives. The system of clearance of tenants at the present day belongs to and is a demonstration of that hatred of the Irish people which animated the advice of Spencer and Cromwell, and those who insist that the Irish shall remain an inferior and a degraded caste, deprived of civil and religious liberty and franchises, and privileges which equally could alone constitute a union or render a union tolerable. What the sovereign and statesmen of England should understand is that the Irish people feel and know that there cannot happen a more heavy misfortune to Ireland than the prosperity and power of Great Britain. When Britain is powerful, the anti-Irish faction in this country are encouraged, fostered, promoted, Irish rights are derided, the grievances of Ireland are scoffed at. We are compelled to receive stinted franchises or none, to submit to a political inferiority, rendered doubly afflictive by the contrast with the advantages enjoyed by the people of England and the people of Scotland. The Tory landlord class, exterminators and all prime favourites of the castle, countenanced and sustained as a nucleus of that anti-Irish faction which would once again transplant the Catholics of Ireland to the remotest regions, if that faction had the power to do so, and which actually drives those Catholics to transport themselves to every country out of Ireland. The worst result of British prosperity is the protection it gives to the hard-hearted and bigoted class among the Irish landlords. Was ever folly, was ever fatuity so great as is evinced in the system of governing such a country as Ireland in such a manner as to create and continue the sentiments and opinions which I have expressed and feebly endeavoured to inscribe? Her Majesty's most faithful, most dutiful, and most devoted subject, Daniel O'Connell, 1st February 1843.